Hello YouTube, Grindog Sheffield. Welcome to part 118 now of our FIFA 18 Everton career mode. It has been an exciting couple of weeks on the FIFA for us guys. A good couple of fixtures, some surprises, some wins, some defeats and some draws. But we are here now in the January transfer window, and I did ask people last video to comment on what they wanted me to do signing a centre attacking midfield. We had a few suggestions, but the main one was Kevin De Bruyne, so that's who we're going to be signing today. One of the world's best indeed. So we're going to put him on the shortlist, and we're going to hopefully sign him from Manchester City just before we actually play Manchester City as well. As you can see, I've got 140.96 million in the bank with 235k. We've made such a profit over the seasons that even if we spent all this money, we're still over like 200 million profit. So all of that is absolutely fantastic. Let's get to Mr. De Bruyne. Let's approach to buy. I'm going to offer a 100 million for him. A flat 100 mil, and see where we're at after that. $100 million for your player, sir. Straight away, that's a fair offer for Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne will actually be taking over as main centre attacking midfield, and depending how he plays compared to how Ross Barkley plays when he gets back, we might be looking to sell somebody at the end of the season next season if we're not starting another career mode next season, as we've already talked about a little bit. Crucial player role there. Happy days. He's 28, so I'll give him a 4-year contract. He might want to stretch for a 3. He's happy with a 4-year contract. I do not want a release clause on this guy at all. A wage, wow, it's a large wage. 390 grand a week, fucking hell, with a 5 million signing bonus, and if he scores 5 goals, 2.45 million on top of that as well. We'll be doing it though. We need him in the squad, and after this, that is it. That is pretty much our business. So what we're going to do is stick him in the first team straight away. Not something you usually see me do, is put a player in the team straight away, but with a man as skillful as Kevin De Bruyne, I don't think it'll be much of an issue at all. Such a talented, good player. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are against Manchester City, just signed and snatched under the nose of Pep Guardiola. He's fantastic, not so young anymore, Kevin De Bruyne, centre attacking midfielder, and that is who will be playing against him as well today. Let's see if he can get a goal against his old club on his debut. The team that you've just seen, guys, is not getting changed at all. Possibly our strongest team. I'd like to think it was our strongest team, but we do have a lot of substitutes that are striking young players at the minute. Anyway, Timo Werner up front with Kevin De Bruyne, the brand new young man from Manchester City. On the day the signing was done, and we are playing him on the day against his very new couple, our old club now, at centre attacking midfield. So Raheem Sterling on the right with Anthony Martial on the left. Rabiot and Schneiderlin will be centre midfield / centre defensive midfield, since they do tend to fall back into them defensive roles. David Alaba and Joshua Kimmich on the left and the right back position, with Michael Keane and Manolas at centre half with Rico in net. Let's get into it, guys.
Has been in excellent form recently. Crowd excited to see how he'll go on his debut today. We're moments away and it's live.
Let's get going, guys.
We know they're looking good.
Brand new signing, only a couple hours at the Everton camp, already in a game, and that was his first touch for Everton in a nice blue shirt there. A nice bit of KDB, and it looks like he's doing well. Raheem Sterling, another Manchester City young one. De Bruyne had an effort there. Timo Werner, ooh, De Bruyne fought and got it. That number 7 shirt as well, I'm liking that he's on that. Vidal is wearing the Manchester City number 7 shirt. Ike Gundogan now. Gabriel Jesus. He's getting chased down. We've got Ben Davies. And back to Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus again. Oh no, Klassen takes it. Former Everton player. It looks like Manchester City and Everton have been having a nice little bit of signing over the years, to be honest. Oh, what a beautiful pass Werner had an effort, but it looks like Kevin De Bruyne is sliding into this team very, very nicely. Raheem Sterling now, a nice turn there by Jesus, but intercepted by Schneiderlin.
After that interception. Nice interplay between the two of them.
KDB on the ball, gives it off to Sterling nicely. Sterling does find Timo Werner, back to Sterling there. Gives it through, De Bruyne! Oh, what an effort it was. He knows he can smash them in. And it was close on his debut, just past the top left-hand corner. Gundogan now gives it Sergio Aguero. Nathaniel Klein. Gives it off to Gundogan. Back now to Vidal. Gives it off to Aguero again. Can Aguero find a winger or a down central? Looks like he'll have to play it back unless he does him.
Sergio Aguero on the attack.
Gabriel Jesus intercepts nicely by Manolas, but he's still on the ball now. Rabiot, a nice shot! Just gone wide. David Klassen cannot score against Sergio Rico, his former teammate.
Credit for that because he had to take the shot quickly, the lad who was trying to score.
A good ball again from KDB over to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling does try and pass it up. Gets it again. Can he pass it back now? A good interception from Jesus, the striker, getting back quickly. Gundogan passes it off to Klein, back to Gundogan. Off to Arturo Vidal now. Jesus to Ben Davies. Davies can't get it in. And Aguero misses it, but Klein is up the wing. Vidal in the box to David Klassen. David Klassen passing it in. And here we have it, Sergio Rico getting hold of the ball. A nice intense first half so far. I do like it. A couple of scraps, a couple of efforts at goal from both sides. Doing well. We're going to pass it out wide now to David Alaba. He's going to see Martial pass it up. Kevin De Bruyne. Timo Werner can't beat his man, unfortunately. Playing with Vidal, back to Klein now. It looks like we're playing with 5 at the back with wing backs, and Davies and Klein are fully playing that wing back position as well. Oh, it's looking dangerous. Nice and close. They like playing around in the box. Somehow not an interception there. A terrible effort from David Klassen. Once again, really going for a goal against his former club. Maybe a bit sour that we sold him when we're doing so well.
Nathaniel Klein. Nicholas Otamendi.
Oh my goodness, some great passing from both teams. Great possession as well. We haven't really had much of a possession opponent recently, but if anyone is going to be it, it definitely, as we already know, would have been Manchester City, who have won the Premier League in real life, guys, as well, as I'm playing this. Not officially, it wasn't the last game of the season, but they have won it now for a couple of weeks.
And away we go for the second half.
I think they're on 93 points as we sit, which is just absolutely phenomenal if you think about the real life game. Kevin De Bruyne getting back, that's what I love about the man, the pure energy and effort that he has, the impeccable passing, the fantastic shooting, everything about him is just what you want in a football player. We do see Martial trying to run for the ball there. Does he intercept? He does! Anthony Martial gets the ball. What a goal as well. Chases it down, a long shot, intercepts Otamendi by the looks of it, runs it through, a nice little finesse just past the goalkeeper. He knows how to finish from there. KDB on his debut with a beautiful ball over, and a nice finish. 1-0 Anthony Martial. There he is. It's been a while since the young man has scored. It's been a while since the young man had a huge influence anyway. Apparently Barco may be on the move. Well, I don't actually agree with that at all. I do believe that we're going to have some crazy transfer fees coming in. And if I do get a big enough one, I might try and buy, I might try and sell Barco and buy someone else if it works out right. But it would have to work out right. Nothing is off the books though, because if the right amount of money is offered, then it's going to be hard to say no to. Also, if there's not the right amount of money, I'm going to always say what I won't go lower than, and I will not go lower than that, but they will be the offers that I'll be shooting out as well. So we're in for an interesting January transfer window as long as we get offers in. I'm not going to go actively looking for anyone else now. KDB! Oh my lord! What a goal it is! KDB has it, runs it, nearly gets tackled, takes it back, smacks it. Only let's say three hours since we signed them papers, he's come on the pitch and he's scored a goal like that. The quickest turnaround in football. Is what we can say for definite. It is for sure the same day that we signed the papers that Kevin De Bruyne has played on this pitch just for the opposing team than all his fans would have thought of. An absolute shocker, making it 2-0, and what a player he's going to prove to be. I love a bit of Kevin De Bruyne. Now, let's see who we can take off. I am going to take off Sterling and put on Martinez.
Against Everton.
On the right wing, we've done it before, it's not been too bad before.
And his teammates applauding as well. That's the ultimate accolade, isn't it?
A decent free kick there, nothing too special though. Rabiot now on the ball, he's going to try and give it off, but he does get intercepted. Nathaniel Klein passes it out to Ben Davies. Martinez, the fresh man on the pitch, he's going to intercept that there and go for a bit of a run maybe. Another interception by Davy Klaassen, who's been the man taking the shots today for Manchester City. Really trying to score against his former teammate Sergio Rico. Gabriel Jesus now, back off to Ben Davies. Ben Davies puts it in the ball. Oh, what a beautiful box cross that is. And who is it that got the goal? Was it Gundogan? Ramos got the goal. Unbelievable. Here we have it though, out wide. He wins the ball nicely, but can't outpace Nathaniel Klein to it. Trying to get back a little bit, and that is just what we do. KDB now. And he's on the ball. Can he just outpace a few more steps? Cut inside maybe. Nicely done, but just too many men, but he wins it back. A good effort from KDB. Honestly, it's not even the skill that attracts me to this player right now. It is the pure work, energy and effort. I don't know if it's a debut. I don't know if it's just his natural mentality. If it's anything like in real life, it is his natural mentality. But this young man really does deserve to be playing for the best team in the world right now, and that is definitely us.
On to the attack now. Here's a chance.
Some good passing football there. Kevin De Bruyne gets the ball, passes it off.
Trying to help the team in this situation.
Oh, David Klaassen does get tackled. We do see KDB running again. He can't win the ball, but he will always fight for it, which I really admire. Sergio Aguero. Anthony Martial, man of the match for getting that first goal. I don't know if he assisted the second one, but Kevin De Bruyne, in my opinion, so far, has been man of the match. And it's not just one of the man of the matches, he's the brand new kid on the block. So he gets the man of the match. It's because he's really performed a great game of football today. But then again, Anthony Martial nearly running through, making such an impact on this game. And he never has, well, not recently anyway, Anthony Martial hasn't for Everton. What an incredible game that has been. Let's have a look at the Kevin De Bruyne goal again. Comes through, nearly gets tackled there, fights for it, gets it, and what a top corner finish that was. The crowd go well, the whole crowd goes well. The Man City even respect the man for putting such a beautiful goal in net. And actually everyone's a bit pissed off at Pep Guardiola in my mind for selling a man on the day there. Swansea beat Chelsea, Liverpool beat Brighton though. 2-0. We have Chelsea in just one day, so it's going to be a lot of a more used up team. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode though. I definitely did. Bring in a nice young new player and just getting him played, and it's been fantastic having Kevin De Bruyne on the squad. I really am. Thank you very much for everybody who commented who they wanted me to sign. It always read, it always looked at, but There was one more vote for Kevin De Bruyne than anyone else, which means I'm signing Kevin De Bruyne. That's just how it goes, guys. The more people that vote, the more interesting it'll get, and the more we'll view up our options. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I certainly did. Please join me for episode 119 next time, where we're playing Chelsea just with 1 day rest. Hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button down below. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much, guys.